So Reagan sent me a question that we got through ticket support the other day from a member. We get this question a lot also from non-members. And so I thought it'd be a great time to just show you exactly what type of lead do you need to be working with so that your conversion rates are the highest. Because a lot of times people think, man, sales is so hard, or running your own business is hard, or starting this whole solo thing is hard. And yes, it is, but sometimes it's very difficult because we start off on the wrong foot. In other words, we're targeting the wrong people to start with, which means our ability to convert and have more success is already marginalized right on the front end. So if we can start working with the type of leads that work the best for what we do, we're going to just be that much more successful, and we're going to find success that much quicker. Now, there are three types of leads I'm going to be illustrating here. There are leads that are what I call native leads that you've created, and that's the highest pinnacle. That is the lead that you want, the lead that you have somehow told to opt into your form. Okay, they've seen something online, they have seen an ad, they've seen a video, they've seen some sort of content that you sent them, and they have said, hey, I would like more information. Okay, that is where you to go, that native opted in lead. Okay, and you get that through pull marketing. Okay, I'm going to put an ad copy out. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And based on their interest level there, I didn't interrupt their day. I didn't spam them or anything like that. They just saw something that, because I was smart about where I put my ad, where I put my copy, where I'm putting my content. And because they saw something, because I know that they're already over in this space, I'm putting something up that's going to compel them. And then I talk them into allowing me the opportunity to share more information. That's going to be my best lead. So that's the one you would start with first. And you do that through creating what we call funnels in the digital marketing world. That's where you have an opt-in form. They fill it out, and then you send them the information that you promised in the quote unquote tease, the content, the video, or whatever. Okay. Then there are two other types of leads that, and by the way, that opted in lead works both for business to business and business to customer. Whether you're working with individual customers or you're working with businesses out there, that's the high pinnacle. That's the one you want. Then there are other leads like that you can get from scraping off of what they call a scraped lead. A scraped lead is where it's basically a data list. It's not a warm lead. It's not an opted in lead, but it's a lead that you are filtering for. And sometimes people say, well, what's the difference between just going and getting a phone book? Well, here's the difference. You can't say, okay, if I was targeting customers, for instance, I can't just open up my yellow pages and say, I want everyone in Spartanburg County that is in this age bracket, that makes this type of income, that owns a home or doesn't own a home, that their credit score is this or that. You don't have those filters in just generic data out there. So that's a data list that's filtered and scrubbed. Those are quote unquote cold leads. That's a lead list, but they're not opted in. They don't know anything about you. You don't have their information because they gave it to you. You purchased it. So that is where you have to do some cold marketing. That is where you're going to take that and you're going to load it into a CRM system, an email system, a text system, a voice broadcast system. You're going to create a smart list in social and basically target them through social media like Facebook or something like that. And you need to expect about a 2% response if you've got a really good campaign. Okay, that's the average. A lot of times people will buy a lead list of 100 people and get upset they only got one or two opt-ins out of it. Well, if you did that, you're doing really, really good, because there's a lot of times, most of the time, you can target 100 people on a cold marketing campaign and get nobody to respond. Okay, because there's that's a cold list. They don't know you. They're not asking for that information. So you have to be really sophisticated to push your message out in front of people and hit them in a way that's not abrasive and it's not repelling, and that they'll actually give you the time of the day. I mean, you're cold calling, but you're doing it in a digital format. So that's your lead list. And then finally, you have a scraped list. Now, scraped leads are wonderful when you're doing business to business marketing. Okay. When you're doing business to business marketing, you can go in and you can type, I want this type of business. I want it to be in this location. And then you can even set filters. Like for me, I've got a software that I set filters. I want people that are in this county, that are in this industry, but they don't have a website, or they do have a website, or their SEO stinks, or their reputation stinks, or they got all kinds of link breakages out there. They don't have a website. I'm basically trying to figure out, not do I just want restaurants in Spartanburg County. I want restaurants in Spartanburg County that maybe the reputation is under 4 stars, or maybe I want restaurants in Spartanburg County that don't have a high SEO score. So that tells me that maybe they're an Italian restaurant and they're getting skipped all the time because people can't find them online because of the SEO. Or maybe there's some other criteria there, but I can filter for that and scrape that and then contact them. And then with the software we offer here, you can actually generate a report and say, hey, here's where you stack up on this metric, this metric, this metric, this metric. Your Google My Business not even claimed. Your Facebook score is awful. People aren't finding you. Yeah, you got a website, but it's not doing anything for you. Okay. So by understanding those filters, setting it up, and then using software like we have here, you can even print out a nice report for them and then go in. And that's what we're teaching our elite members how to do, and say, hey, for additional $50 a month, you could fix this problem right there. And for that $50 that you invest, I guarantee you're going to get a 10X on that, because people aren't finding you because X, Y, or Z, or your reputation is this, or whatever the case may be. So those are the 3 types of leads. You've got opted in leads that you created. And that's one of the things we do at TW3. We show you how to set up a sales funnel for the TW3 business opportunity. And then you opt in, and we show, if you're a elite member, how to monetize those leads, whether you sell them anything or not. And those are warm, hot leads. Then the second type of lead is we've got data list, okay, either for B2C or B2B, but you're cold marketing. You're not going to get but about 2%, but sometimes that's what you need to do. I mean, for instance, when I'm marketing financial products, or I'm marketing, some of my referral marketing products like Ticketmaster, do you want to go to the game? So I'll target people in Charlotte, North Carolina, and saying Hornets tickets are on sale tonight for the yada, yada, yada. Click, and I get a percentage of that. Okay. So, but I know people in that region, if I target enough and I get a 2% response, it's going to be well worth it. But sometimes data list is cool. And then this third thing is, if you're doing a lot of B2B marketing, like we're a marketing agency, and so we're selling marketing solutions, business tools, business management systems, all of that stuff. And so we want to find people that have, obviously, because we can see what their score is, we can scrape that lead, see what their score is, generate a report, show them. If you're doing a good enough job showing them, they'll be asking you, well, how do I fix this? And then you've got the tools right in hand there. So those are the 3 types of leads. I hope that helps.